you want to see the queen go down in flames like this, and you want to fill your backpack with her precious, valuable loot, continue watching this video and we'll show you how it's done. So this is the loadout I'll be using to kill the queen. I like to bring the survivor MK augment in case you go down, some medium shields, a Jupiter, some extra light shields if our medium shields get broken, quite a few adrenaline shots, some barricades, some really good heals, some good shield rechargers, a raider hatch key, and you can bring some wolf packs, those are optional. I also like to bring zip lines and plenty of ammo. Also, my good cheer spirit. I feel like it helps out sometimes. So we're gonna be killing the queen on damn Battlegrounds, and once we're in the map, we're going to make our way towards the harvester, which is in the northeast corner of the map, and we're going to try to get to that spawn point that spawns right next to the harvester, which is also by the raider hatch up in that area of the map. And while we're traveling over there, we're going to be paying attention to our surroundings, watching out for other people, other raiders, other arc flying by, listening to the game sounds, listen for raider flares, where there's fighting, where there's not. I usually just go on the outskirts of the map, honestly, until I get over there. But one thing I always watch out for, no matter if it's the queen or just a regular match, is whenever I see another raider, I always assume they're hostile first until they make it known that they're friendly. I don't give them a line of sight that they can shoot at me, if possible. You know, I don't give them that opportunity to try and take me out, because that's happened plenty of times already. We're not trying to be like that guy that just got took out by that rocketeer. We try to come a little bit more prepared than that. And one thing I didn't mention earlier, we want to bring a PvP weapon. I chose the Tempest. I think it's one of the best damage outputs and one of the best PvP weapons you could use. But if you don't have one, just bring whatever you like, because you might end up fighting somebody, unfortunately. We're gonna go just northwest of the raider hatch. Now that we made our way over here, we want to go in and make sure that nobody else is here first of all, and if there is, we want to talk with them, see if they're friendly, see if they're not, and then we want to start setting up our barricades and getting ready to fight. So I like to put a barricade somewhere on these stairs, sometimes farther up, sometimes farther down. Sometimes I put two right here. And then I also sometimes like to put a barricade in the back, just in case I need to get back there and hide behind cover if someone wants to come in PvP or something. And every once in a while you get a guy that spawns back there, so maybe don't. Up to you. Right here I'm checking my angles and line of sight and seeing how this will work and if I need to adjust it at all. After I put the barricades down, I'll start switching out my wolf packs and my zip lines, whatever I need at the time. And after we're done setting up, then we can get to business. First I like to look around, see if there's anyone around me, and then just start firing away. Usually you want to shoot for the weak points. I usually shoot for the core with the Jupiter, but if I'm trying to take her armor off her legs to loot it, I'll also shoot her armored legs. I like the Jupiter, it does work, it's got some pretty good damage output. The only thing is just don't reload before you shoot all 5 shots, because then you'll just waste that clip and you can't get it back. And don't waste the wolf pack like I just did. You have to be within 100 meters of the queen, and right there I was too far away, so I just wasted that wolf pack. And there's going to be other arc while you're fighting the queen, like wasp and hornets and rocketeers, which is one reason why you could bring a wolf pack, but it's still not necessary. You can still take them out without it. And if you're the only one aggroing the queen in this location, she'll shoot her rockets towards you, which will burst into flames, and if you're around it, you'll start taking fire damage, which can kill you rather quickly. I've had that happen a couple times. And usually when she fires her rockets at me, I'll just go down to the bottom and wait it out until they're exploded, and then I'll go back up and start shooting again. once you see the destroyed arc up in the top left, then you're going to want to start packing up your barricades if you want to take them with you, or just pull out the zip line and try to zip over to the queen and loot as much as you can before everyone else gets to it. And there was a lot of people in this round, so they pretty much already took the queen reactors but left everything else, it looked like. So we're just gonna get what we can and get out and jump into another round. And when I'm solo, I usually try to keep a 360 view on me at all times when I'm headed for the exit, just so that nobody tries to kill you before you get out. Alright, and now we're back. We're gonna make sure no one's here, we set up our barricades and get to business. And I guess I didn't like where this barricade was, so I switched it up, moved it around. And this is the other part you want to watch out for. When the queen is close to this hole, she can actually step on you. So I try to use the barricades to keep that from happening, but actually the barricade stopped me from getting into the tunnel on this one. So whoops. So then we'll heal back up from that, and you want to try to stay as close to full health as you can, because she can really do some high damage fast. And right here you can take a good look at her leg armor. And then this is where some random guy just popped in the hole, which luckily he was there to help shoot the queen instead of each other, so that was nice. And we kind of talked it out for a little bit, and I was kind of debating whether or not I should stay here or figure out another place to go shoot the queen from. And as you can see, I don't really let him behind me. I don't allow other people on solos to get behind me unless I know for a fact that they're friendly and they won't try to kill me. But if not, I am playing defensive as much as possible. And right here is where I pretty much decided, okay, yeah, this is not working with 3 people right here. So I came up with a plan of where to go, and I started talking to these guys and letting them know, hey, there's too many people here, I'm gonna go somewhere else. The main problem with being too many people there and not on the same team is you can accidentally shoot somebody and then they might actually fight you after that. Luckily I didn't get shot in the back when I was dismantling my barricade, but yeah. Got one with me and off we are. So I actually really like shooting the queen from this location right here up on top. The only problem is you're pretty open. So I would bring more barricades if you plan on fighting her from up here. But this isn't a bad location. You just gotta constantly be watching your back and making sure no one's trying to come up behind you. So one thing about the queen is she never strays too far from the harvester. So if you are up on the pipeline tower and shooting at her from there, she won't get close enough to you that you can hit her with the equalizer. I tried that a couple times and it just never worked out. You can hit her with the equalizer from this spot right here, but I just like the Jupiter more than the equalizer, honestly. But from this point, it's pretty much just get as many shots in as you can without getting hit from the queen, and try to take her out as fast as you possibly can, because it does take a while. She's got a lot of health and she can take a lot of damage. And I'm also moving around a lot because when she shoots her rockets, they'll go to the last location that you were when she shot them, and so you just keep on moving around. You pretty much dodge her rockets all the time. And it's also harder for people to take a shot on you when you're constantly moving around also. The Queen also has two other attacks. She's got like a Jupiter rifle laser beam kind of thing that locks on you and pretty much melts you. It's like shooting molten lava at you, kind of, sorta. And her second Jupiter attack is like shooting 5 Jupiter shots quickly in succession, and that'll melt you pretty fast too. And then here's another random guy that's just passing through, which I started talking with him, and that's exactly what he said. He's just passing through. But no matter what, I was still keeping an eye, making sure he didn't try to come back or try to get a cheap shot on me or something, you know. And another benefit to being up top at this location is that you can get a lot more shots in on the Queen than you can underneath. So that's also another reason I like to come up here. And now we finally got her on fire, so you know you're getting close when you get her on fire. And so here we finally got her, and she's exploding, so it's time to get down there and get all the goodies. We got a lot luckier on this round, there's not as many people. I think I did most of the damage to the Queen on this one. I went through a lot of ammo. So the first thing you want to go for is the core if you can, but I had some people here, so I was kind of just watching them, seeing what they were doing, and looting what I could on the way to the core. And I could have helped them kill the wasp right here, but honestly I didn't want to fire and let them know where I was at in case they didn't even know I was there. So I just wanted to keep the stealth, honestly. And I think I was able to come out with 6 Queen reactors on this one, so that's pretty good. I went back pretty heavy. But thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys learned something from it. Hope you enjoyed it. I tried to keep it as short as I possibly can. My next video, I'm probably going to do the same thing with the Queen, but with the anvil, because after the reset, I don't have a Jupiter anymore, and I know most people probably won't have one. So I'm going to do one with the anvil next. And if there's any other video you'd like to see about arc raiders, put it in the comments below, and I'll try and see what I can do for you. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.